Rick, if a railroad worker gets injured on the job, can they force their supervisor to make an accident report?
Well, technically they can't, but they can notify the Federal Railroad Administration inspector over that region, and that inspector can go to the railroad and try to force the filing of an injury report. As long as it's documented and there's an injury and it happened on the job, yes. But for many years, the railroads refused injury reports from railroad workers. Finally, Congress passed a law, a new regulation, it's been on the books for over a decade, that if the railroad worker, their union representative, or their designated attorney wanted to get that report filed over an unsafe condition, then the railroad had to file. Now, understand why the railroad didn't want to file injury reports, because they're cataloged and they don't want to look like they are an unsafe workplace or an unsafe railroad. They don't want to see the statistics get up there. So generally they try not to have injury reports filed if they can avoid it.
Rick, has our firm ever forced the railroad to create an injury report?
Well, let's put it this way. We brought the pressure to bear to cause the railroad to file the report because we know that the federal regulation said that the railroad was supposed to file it. And what we've done is contacted the FRA, that's the Federal Railroad Administration, inspector over a region, and we've reported that an on-the-job injury occurred, here's what happened, and they won't file the report. And then the inspector goes into the railroad and says, hey, we want to look at your records, and why wasn't an injury report filed? And they can even fine the railroad for that as a violation of federal regs. So I think the answer is yes.
All right, thank you.